The sky above planet Drexen turned red as thunder cracked across the clouds. A human scout ship crashed hard into the jungle. Smoke rose, and birds with long claws flew out, screaming. Inside the ship, one man coughed, his face covered in ash. His name was Ryan Keller, a 25-year-old human explorer, alone. Far from Earth. Ryan crawled out from the wreckage. His ship was dead, communication system gone. No way to call for help. He looked around. Giant trees with glowing leaves towered over him. The ground shook slightly. Something was moving out there. Ryan grabbed a small laser knife and stepped forward, careful with every move. The jungle was quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, a deep growl echoed from the shadows. A tall, muscular creature with black fur stepped into view. She looked half human, half beast. Sharp claws, burning red eyes, and yet, a strange beauty in her face. Her voice was rough but clear. "You are not Drexian." "What are you?" Ryan froze. I'm human. I crashed. I don't want trouble." She stepped closer. "You are now mine." Before Ryan could react, a second growl came from behind him. Another creature jumped down from the trees. She was leaner, with bright silver fur and piercing green eyes. Her armor was damaged, and her chest rose fast with heavy breaths. "No human," she said. "He belongs to me. I saw him first." The two beast women stared at each other, claws out. Sparks danced in the air as their muscles tightened. Ryan's heart pounded. He didn't know whether to run or hide. The silver-furred warrior stepped in front of Ryan. "Go," she said. "This is between us." But the black-furred beast laughed. "No, let the human watch. He must know who deserves him." Then they charged at each other. Claws clashed, teeth snapped, and the ground shook beneath them. Ryan ducked behind a rock. He had seen battles before, but nothing like this. These two weren't just fighting. They were fighting for him. As they battled, Ryan realized something strange. They weren't trying to kill each other. They fought like proud warriors, proving strength. Each time one had the chance to end it, she held back. Minutes passed. Blood and sweat flew. Trees fell. Still, neither gave up. Then both beast women stopped, breathing hard, eyes still full of fire. The black-furred one turned to Ryan. "You must choose. I am Varkara, war chief of the Black Claw tribe." The silver-furred one growled. "And I am Celine, blade hunter of the Moon Talon clan. Choose wisely, human. Your life depends on it." Ryan looked at both of them. They were warriors, deadly, powerful. But there was something more. Something ancient in their eyes. Like they had been waiting for this moment. Waiting for him. His voice cracked. "Why me?" Varkara stepped forward. "Your arrival was foretold. The one who will bring peace. Or destroy both clans." Ryan shook his head. "I don't want this." Celine smiled softly. "It doesn't matter what you want. The war has begun. And you are the reason." Far above, hidden in the clouds, small lights blinked. Other ships, watching, waiting. The storm returned with thunder, and the jungle began to burn. Ryan didn't sleep that night. After the fight, the jungle was quiet, but tension hung in the air like thick smoke. Varkara and Celine had stopped fighting only because both were wounded. Neither would let the other take him. So they made a deal. Ryan would stay with them, but neither would touch him until he made a choice. The three of them moved deeper into the forest. Ryan walked between them. Every time he looked to one side, he saw Varkara's eyes on him, sharp, wild, burning with pride. On the other side, Celine was silent, always scanning the trees, but her body stayed close to his, protective without speaking. They finally reached a strange cave. The walls glowed softly. Blue vines crawled over the stone, giving off light. It was Celine's hiding place. She turned to Ryan. "Rest here. We heal, then the decision comes." Varkara growled. He sleeps between us. No tricks. Ryan sighed. I'm not a prize. I'm a person. Varkara smiled with her sharp teeth. Then act like one. Make a choice. Ryan sat on a rock. I didn't ask for this. Celine spoke calmly. But you came. The stars chose the time. The clans feel it. You brought change. He looked at her. You really believe that? She nodded once. I've seen visions. 2 beast women. 1 human, a war, and a choice that ends it all. Ryan shook his head. That's insane. But he couldn't stop the feeling growing in his chest. He had always believed he was just a scout. Just one man in a galaxy of stronger, smarter people. But now, 2 powerful alien warriors were looking at him like he mattered more than anything. Later, he lay between them, pretending to sleep. Their breathing was slow, but their muscles never relaxed. At sunrise, the cave shook. A loud boom echoed through the forest. Birds flew again. The ground trembled. Varkara stood at once, claws out. Hunters. Celine stepped forward, eyes narrowed. They followed me. Who? Ryan asked. Others from my clan, Celine said. They don't want peace. They want to kill Varkara. Varkara growled. Let them try. Ryan stood, his voice firm. No fighting. Both turned to him. They'll kill each other if you don't decide, Celine said. They believe you hold power. They think we fight over the new leader of Drexen's future. Ryan blinked. What? Leader? I'm just trying to survive. But already, outside the cave, shadows were moving. At least 5 tall beast warriors with silver fur approached, weapons raised. They looked like Celine, but colder, harder. The leader barked. Celine, step aside. The Black Claw dies today. Celine stepped in front of Ryan. He is under my protection, the leader hissed. You broke the code. You brought an outsider. Celine didn't move. Varkara growled low, stepping to Celine's side. Try to touch him. I dare you. For a second, it looked like the new warriors would attack, but then Ryan stepped between all of them. Stop, I don't belong to either side, but I will not let blood spill because of me. The warriors paused. Ryan looked at Celine's leader. You think I'm just a weak outsider, but I've seen war. I've lost friends. If your prophecy says I'm the one to choose, then I'll choose peace. Silence. Then the leader laughed. You think peace is a choice? You are a child. Suddenly, the leader lunged forward. Her blade flashed in the air, but before she reached Ryan, Celine moved. Fast. Deadly. The leader fell with a cry. The others pulled back, shocked. Syl single quotes EEN stood tall. I choose him. If you want him, you'll fight me first. Ryan looked around. The jungle wasn't just a war zone, it was a place where tribes believed in fate, prophecy, strength. And him. Now both sides were watching, and the war was only beginning. The sun climbed higher, casting golden light through the leaves. The jungle around the cave was silent again, but the silence wasn't peace. It was pressure thick, heavy, dangerous. Ryan sat near the cave entrance, watching Celine clean the blood off her blade. Her silver fur shimmered in the light. She had just killed her own clan leader to protect him. He didn't know what to say. Varkara stood beside him, arms crossed, her dark fur still marked with old wounds. She looked impressed. You saw what? She did? She killed her own to defend you. Ryan nodded slowly. I didn't ask her to. You didn't have to, Varkara said. Now the clans will talk. They'll ask questions. They'll prepare. For war? Varkara smiled. Maybe, or maybe something worse. A meeting. Celine stepped forward. They will gather now. The elders, the war callers. They will demand a challenge. Ryan frowned. What kind of challenge? Varkara looked amused. They will want to test you. To see if you are worthy. I'm not, Ryan said quickly. I'm just a human. I'm not strong like you two. Celine knelt beside him. You are not like us. But something in you made. Both of us fight for you. That means something. Ryan shook his head. It just means I was unlucky, Varkara grinned. No, human. It means fate dragged you here for a reason. They didn't wait long. By sunset, strange horns echoed through the jungle. Deep, ancient sounds that sent chills down Ryan's spine. Varkara stood tall. That's the call. The blood gathering. Selene. Eyes narrowed. They're coming. Ryan looked at them. Who's coming? Everyone, Varkara said. Every tribe leader. Every war hunter. They want to see the human. Selene looked at Ryan. They want you to fight. He blinked. Fight what? Not a person, she explained. A trial, a test of survival. Ryan stood slowly. If I don't do it, they'll call you weak, Varkara said. They'll take the choice away. Kill you, kill both of us. Selene added, but if you pass, they'll listen. Ryan looked down at his hands. They were shaking. What kind of test? Varkara pointed to the jungle. The arena of bone. It's a sacred place. No weapons, no help. Just you. Ryan looked at them both. You're serious. We're already at war, Selene said. But this gives us a chance to end it another way. Ryan didn't sleep that night either. He stood at the edge of a wide pit as dozens of beast warriors watched in silence. Fires burned in a wide circle. The ground smelled of blood and dirt. An old alien, with white fur and blind eyes, stepped forward. He raised a claw. Human, he said, voice deep like thunder. You have walked into the fire of prophecy. You were not born here, but the stars say you are part of us now. You will face the ancient beast, alone. Ryan's mouth was dry. He stepped forward, climbing down into the pit. The gate across from him opened. He heard heavy footsteps. Then it came, a giant beast twice his height, covered in black scales and long teeth. Its eyes were yellow with rage. It roared so loud the flames shook. Ryan's heart pounded. He had no weapon. No armor. Just his speed. The creature charged. Ryan ran to the side, dodging the first strike. Dust flew. He grabbed a long bone from the ground, sharpened at the end. He turned fast and stabbed it into the beast's leg. The beast howled. Ryan jumped back, rolled, barely missing the tail swipe. He climbed a rock, waited. The beast charged again. This time, Ryan leapt over its head, landing on its back. He drove the bone deep into the neck. The beast roared again, shaking hard. Ryan held on, blood on his face, pain in his side. With one last scream, the creature fell. Silence. Then cheers. Dozens of beast warriors shouted in awe. Drums started to beat. Fires burned brighter. Ryan stood there, breathing hard, soaked in blood. Selene and Varkara ran down to him. You did it, Selene said. You earned the right. Varkara whispered. Ryan didn't answer. He looked up at the stars. He had survived. But the real choice still waited. Asterisk smoke from the fires drifted into the dark sky. Ryan sat quietly on a stone platform as the tribal drums slowed. Around him, alien warriors stood in silence. Even the wild ones covered in scars, metal, and war paint watched him with respect. He had passed the arena of bone. He had faced the beast. And he had won. But the war wasn't over. Not yet. The white-furred elder stepped forward again. He looked down at Ryan with tired eyes. You have proven strength, the elder said. Now comes the choice. Ryan blinked. What? Choice? The elder raised his claw and pointed to Selene and Varkara, who now stood beside each other. They fought for you. You survived for them. The tribes must now follow the one you choose. Ryan stood slowly. You want me to choose one of them? Varkara crossed her arms. It is our way. Selene's voice was soft. We can't both lead. Only one can guide Drexen into the future. Ryan looked at them both. Strong. Brave, beautiful in their own ways. But they were more than just warriors now. They had become something else. They had become symbols. He turned to the elder. What if I don't choose? The crowd behind the elder growled low. The elder nodded. Then both clans will return to war. There will be no peace. Ryan looked at Celine. Her green eyes were calm but sad. Then he looked at Varkara. Fire burned in her gaze, but her face showed pain. She didn't speak. He took a deep breath. I need time. You have until moonrise, the elder said. Then you choose, or the clans choose for you. The crowd slowly walked away, whispering in low voices. The fires dimmed. Later, Rayan sat near a stream. The cool water helped wash off the blood and dust. His body hurt, but not as much as his mind. Celine approached first. She knelt beside him. You did well, better than I expected. Ryan smiled a little. I didn't think I'd live. She looked at the water. You don't have to choose me. I won't be angry. That's not what I'm worried about, Ryan said. I'm worried that no matter what I choose, someone will get hurt. Celine's voice was gentle. It's not about love. It's about who leads. Our people follow strength. But strength doesn't only mean power, it means wisdom too. Ryan looked at her. Then I don't think I'm the right person to choose anything. She smiled faintly. You're the only one who can. She stood and left without another word. A few minutes later, Varkara came. Her steps were louder, heavier. She didn't sit. You're thinking too much, she said. Ryan looked up. Is that bad? She snorted. Sometimes. But not for you. You're different. That's why I wanted you. He watched her carefully. Wanted or needed? Varkara's jaw tightened. Both. You make us look at things in a new way. That's dangerous and powerful. Ryan stood now. And if I don't choose you, I won't beg, she said. But I will fight again. For my tribe, for my pride. I don't break easily, human. He nodded. I believe you. She turned and walked into the trees, not looking back. The moon slowly rose above the trees. The sky turned deep blue. At the sacred circle, the elders lit the fire once again. The crowd gathered, hundreds now. All watching, waiting. Ryan stood between Celine and Varkara. Both beastwomen were quiet. The elder raised his voice. Human, it is time. One leads, one steps back. You must speak. Ryan looked at them. Then he looked at the crowd. He opened his mouth. But before he could speak, a blast rocked the forest. Fire shot into the sky. Screams followed. Dozens of warriors turned, weapons raised. From the edge of the trees, machines rolled forward, cold. Metal walkers with glowing red eyes. Human technology, but not from Ryan's ship. Voice echoed from a loudspeaker. Cold, robotic. Target found. Retrieve the asset. Terminate all hostile aliens. Ryan stared in shock. No, that's not Earth. Command, that's something else. Varkara stepped in front of him. Behind me. Celine pulled out her blade. We're under attack. Ryan's blood ran cold. The choice had to wait. Now they all had to survive. Flames lit up the trees as the machines moved into the sacred circle. Heavy metal legs crushed branches and rocks. Their glowing red eyes locked on Ryan. More blasts shot from their cannons, hitting the ground, sending beast warriors flying through the air. Ryan grabbed Celine's arm and shouted, We have to move. No, she said. They want you. You're the target. Varkara roared, already charging at the first machine. She leapt high, slamming her claws into its metal head. Sparks exploded. But the machine didn't fall. It grabbed her mid-air and threw her into a stone pillar. Varkara! Ryan yelled. SYL, single quotes EEN, pulled in behind cover. Those aren't normal drones. Someone powerful sent them. Ryan looked at the machines. They called me an asset. This isn't rescue. This is collection. Celine narrowed her eyes. You were being watched. All around the circle, warriors screamed, blades struck metal. Claws ripped wires, but the machines were too many, too strong. They weren't just attacking, they were capturing. Ryan saw one machine aim at a group of children hiding near a tree. He ran out without thinking. He grabbed a broken spear from the ground and threw it. It struck the machine's sensor eye. The blast beam missed, hitting the dirt. The children escaped. The machine turned its focus to Ryan.syl single quotes EEN appeared, slicing its leg. The machine fell with a crash. Stay behind me, she growled. More machines arrived. Then, from the shadows, a new figure stepped into view, human, wearing black armor. Helmeted, but his voice was clear. Ryan Keller. You are property of Project Origin. Come quietly, and we will not destroy this place. Ryan stepped forward slowly. Project Origin was shut down. The man shook his head. Not all of it. You left Earth. You thought you escaped. But you carry something inside you. A signal. A key. Ryan's heart raced. What key? The man didn't answer. Instead, he raised a device. A high-pitched tone rang through the air. Ryan screamed and dropped to his knees, holding his head. Pain tore through his brain. His vision blurred. His skin felt like it was burning from the inside. Varkara, bruised and bleeding, charged again. This time, she tackled the human soldier. They rolled across the ground. Her claws slashed his armor. He screamed. Celine helped Ryan stand. What did they do to you? Ryan gasped. I was part of something back on Earth. Genetic trials. They put something in me. I didn't know it still worked. Celine looked at the machine army. They want what's inside you. But you're not a weapon. You're a person. Ryan stared at the flames, the smoke, the chaos. If I don't stop them, everyone here will die. Varkara returned, dragging the half-dead soldier behind her. She threw him to the ground. He's done. But more will come. Celine stepped forward. Then we have to end this now. The elder stepped into the circle. Human, this is your fight now. But you do not stand alone. The warriors, bloodied but still alive, raised their weapons and roared. Ryan stood tall. His pain faded. His fear turned into fire. I'm done running, he said. He grabbed the soldier's drop device. They're tracking this. If I overload it, maybe I can send a signal back, trick them. Make them believe I've died. Celine placed her hand on his. That's a risk. I know, Ryan said. But it gives us a chance. He looked at the two beastwomen who had protected him, fought for him, and nearly died for him. You both gave me strength. Now I'll return the favor. He rewired the device quickly. The lights began to blink faster. He set it on a stone, aimed it at the sky. Everyone get down. The explosion was small, but bright. A blast of signal energy shot into the stars. The machines froze. One by one, they fell, systems dead. The air was still again, but Ryan fell to the ground. Unconscious, Celine caught him. He's still breathing. Varkara knelt beside him. He gave everything, and he hasn't even made his choice yet. The elder walked forward. He just did. He chose all of us. Ryan woke up to soft light and quiet voices. His body felt heavy, but the pain was gone. He blinked, and a stone ceiling came into focus. Smooth walls, glowing blue vines, and warm air told him he was back inside Celine's cave. He tried to sit up, but a gentle hand stopped him. Rest, Celine said, sitting beside him. Her voice was soft, calm. You were unconscious. For 2 days, Ryan looked around. What happened? The machines? Destroyed, Varkara said as she stepped into view, arms crossed. Her body was still wrapped in bandages, but her voice was steady. Your blast killed the signal. They shut down. Ryan nodded slowly. I didn't think I'd make it. You almost didn't. Celine said. But you did. Varkara sat down across from him. The clan saw it. The tribes who hated each other, now they talk. You gave them something they've never seen before. Ryan rubbed his eyes. What? A human playing hero? No, Celine said. A leader who chose to protect everyone, not just one side. Varkara grinned. Even if you still haven't made your final choice. Ryan looked between them. About that, I've thought about it. A lot. Both beastwomen went quiet. I came here by accident, Ryan said. I wasn't supposed to survive. I wasn't supposed to be part of this war. But now I am. And you both, he stopped, looking at them carefully. You both are more than warriors. You're more than leaders. You're my friends. Varkara raised an eyebrow. Friends? Ryan nodded. Yes, you saved me, fought for me, believed in me. But choosing one of you means hurting the other. That's not leadership. That's division. Celine leaned forward. Then what do you choose? Ryan took a deep breath. I choose peace. I choose unity. I won't be the prize that splits you. I'll be the bridge that joins you. Varkara looked down for a long time, then let out a slow breath. You really are strange, human. Celine smiled. But maybe. That's exactly what we needed. Later, Ryan stood once again in the sacred circle. The fire burned bright. But this time, it was not for battle. Hundreds of beast warriors stood in silence, waiting to hear his words. He looked at them, then at Celine and Varkara standing side by side. The clans have fought for generations, Ryan said. But no one has won. You built walls between each other. You let pride decide your future. Today, I ask you to tear those walls down. Some murmurs moved through the crowd. Ryan stepped forward. I won't choose between them. I choose both. Together, they balance each other. Together, they lead. One with the blade, one with the flame. Two leaders, one future. The elder stepped forward and looked at Celine and Varkara. Do you accept this unity? Varkara looked at Celine. Can we do this? Celine gave a short nod. Only if we do it together. The elder raised his hand. Then let it be known. From this day forward, the clans are one. Led not by one mate, but by two warriors and one human. Cheers exploded across the jungle. Drums beat again. This time, for celebration. Later that night, Ryan sat by the fire with both Celine and Varkara beside him. Children ran through the trees. Warriors drank and danced. The stars above Drexen were calm. Celine looked up. You really changed everything, Ryan smiled. Maybe the stars chose right, Varkara laughed. Or maybe we just got lucky. Ryan leaned back, closing his eyes for a moment. For once, he wasn't running. For once, he wasn't alone. And maybe, just maybe, this strange alien world had become his home.